Up and About with Peekskill United is at Dunbar Heights this morning, just a mere 14 days before Christmas, and Dunbar Heights is experiencing a lot of difficulty due to the gas being shut off in this area and also intermittent heating issues. I'm here with Sandy, and we're in her home, and I just want to know, Sandy, what's going on here?
I wish I could give you that answer. Unfortunately, I came home on November the 13th with a note stuck on my front door stating that December the 4th that the gas will be shut off because there were repairs that needed to be done. And that was it. No one went into detail. That was it. The next thing, we got another note November 29th stating that the workers were coming in to disconnect everyone's oven inside. And it was only going to be approximately 5 to 7 business days, and the gas will be up and running. That was December the 4th. Today is now the 11th. There are no workers here today. We still have no gas, as well as the heat and hot water keeps going in and out every other day.
So this has been a big difficulty for you. What has the Housing Authority done for you in this time? Have they given you any means to cook or provide for yourself?
They gave us a hot plate with 2 burners on it. That's it. Electric hot plate with 2 burners to cook a meal. 14 days before Christmas, that's it. We had no meeting. No one knew this was going to happen. When we had a gas outage in 2007, for a month and a half, we had no gas. They did not check all the other lines when they should have done that several years ago. And now this building was in 1950. Everything underneath is thin and old. So it's an ongoing process, and we're not getting any communication. The director will not speak to me. We get no answers from anyone. The workers are now, today's the 11th, they're not even here today. So here we are with no gas.
And how many days have you been without heat?
It goes in and out, so it's been 3 days all total. The heat will go out, the hot water will go out, the next day it'll come back on. 2 days will go by, the heat and hot water will go out again. However, the letter did state it will not affect the heat and hot water, but it has been doing that. So it's been 4 times. I can't give you the exact dates, but within the last 2 weeks, it's been 4 times with no heat and hot water.
And have you been the only person complaining about this, or have there been others that you've heard about?
There's several other tenants that come to myself and my neighbor, Miss Sheena, who actually went to the Common Council with me last night. There are a lot of people that are afraid to speak for whatever reason they may be. Okay. However, I live here and I care about my community, and I happen to love the people who live here. And there are people with small children, newborns. My neighbor just came home with a newborn baby. The day she came home, the heat and hot water was out. We can't live like this. It's just not possible.
I know you've brought this before the mayor and the Common Council, and since you've brought this issue before them, have you received any response?
Absolutely none. No emails, no phone calls, nothing. They promised me that they were going to get in contact with me today, that they were going to come to Dunbar today. While I'm waiting, my back door is open, and no one has showed up. No phone call, no nothing.
Has there been any response from the council or the mayor in all the time that this has been going on here at Dunbar?
Absolutely none. The mayor told me that he has, when I asked the question if the council was aware of the gas, they all looked at me in shock. He said he knew because he has family and he's been down here. That is not true. That he has not been down here because, as you can see, my back door is there. And when you come in, the workers are over here. We can actually go outside and I can show you where they're working. He has not been down here. None of the council members have been here at all, or the director of housing.
And have you heard of any type of a plan to assist the people that are living here at Dunbar with the issue that's going on?
No. The only plan that they gave us was an electric heater to cook. That's it. There's no meetings, no nothing. When you call the office, they can't answer the questions. The maintenance, they can't answer the questions. It's not Con Edison that's doing the work. It's a contracting company. We don't even know who they are. When I asked them questions, they wouldn't give me their name.
So just one other question on this. There is a liaison council member from City Hall to the Housing Authority. Have you received any correspondence from that person?
Absolutely none. Nothing.
So what do you see going forward before Christmas? Do you see this being resolved, or how are you going to have Christmas in your home without the use of your stove?
I refuse to let this stop me from having a beautiful Christmas for my beautiful family. I have 3 beautiful grandchildren. I'm grateful my mom still lives here, so I will have to cook at my mother's house and my daughter's house and transport the food here. But Christmas will still go on at Dunbar, in my house. For other people, I don't know if that's going to be possible. It's not going to be done by Christmas. They said 10 days approximately. It's been 7, and no one's working on it today. So how's it going to be done in 10 days? Now let's take a tour and let's show you where they're supposed to be. Okay, and it is now day number 7. They started on the 4th, today's the 11th, and no one showed up. They normally park over here where it says no parking. There's usually 3 white trucks, but there's no one today. Haven't been here all day.
Normally they'll park here.
They park there and then they walk. No, I'm going to show you. We got to go around, which I don't understand, because if it's this side, why is all 3 units gas? We're going to go all the way around here. And I stopped them last week and I asked them, are you guys done? And are you going to be done in 10 days? And one guy gave me a look like, and the other guy said, we're trying. Well, if you come late and leave early, how are you going to be done in 10 days, sir? And he just shook his head at me. Wouldn't tell me what the company is, what they're doing, why they're doing it. No answers, no response. Okay, so here's where they have all this blocked off. Okay? They have this all blocked off. I haven't went, and no one's been here all day. And children will be children, so you can see they've been pulling on the stuff. That hole is wide open, which is extremely dangerous, because animals can go down in there. No caution, just these little cones. This, you know, it should be something more. That's very dangerous. There's a lot of stray animals around here. So this is affecting all 3 courts. This is first court, then there's second court, and that the circle is called third court. So they shut everything off.
So Con Ed shuts it down, and then the contractor's supposed to come in and fix the lines.
I don't even know if Con Ed shut it down. The maintenance guy came in and turned the gas off inside the apartments. Con Ed had to come in and do underground. Right. But the contractors are the ones that are supposedly doing the work. But look, as you can see, no one is here. It's after 1 o'clock.
No heat.
And the heat comes on and off. So I don't know if it's going to come on tonight. It's on now. Okay. I was able to take a shower and all that, but I don't know when it goes every other day to them. They just don't care. It's unfortunate that the people that live in low-income housing are treated like this. It's just so unfair.
It hasn't changed.
Nothing.
From when we were here, there was supposed to be a kids' playground put
up.
Yep,
they promised us.
So there's no place for the kids to play.
There's nowhere for the kids to play. So they just pick up rocks and throw at the street, at the car. And this is so dangerous. This is extremely dangerous. And the last time I walked over here, there was not vent. That hole is a lawsuit.
Some kid could get in there
and get stuck. We don't know exactly.
And suffocate in that thing.
Exactly.
You wouldn't even know he was in there.
What if something is a live wire that they didn't disconnect?
Right. Big issue here at Dunbar Heights. Don't know how this is going to be resolved before Christmas, but we hope that the city council and the mayor join in and help these people down here. There's approximately 200 families who are going to be adversely affected right before Christmas. This is Bruce Bellum from Up and About with Peekskill United.